what it was. You know who it is, and you tuned in with Priceless Knowledge Yourself, and I came to bring you a little cosmic insight for today. Hey, it's November 24th, 2020, and is you feeling foggy today? Do you wish a motherfucker would today? Do you know that you bite that shit in your very motherfucking bones today? If you feel like that, it's probably because we got the moon in Aries. And before we even get into that, because we really got a lot going on cosmically, this moon in Aries is conjunct Chiron in Aries as well as Mars in Aries. I'm going to give a little bit about the meaning of the sign Aries in astrology, since all this fire energy is out here, so you can understand a little bit about what you're dealing with. So, that being said, let's get that cracking. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It rules the first house. It is ruled by the planet Mars, and it rules the head. Its symbol is the ram, and for me, its mantra is, I am. This is cardinal fire, y'all. And this energy likes to be first in all things. Aries is the leader of the pack, and it's always first in line to get shit cracking. But it ain't always the greatest at seeing shit through to completion, you know. This energy prefers to initiate rather than complete. It's all about rallying the troops and heading into battle. Aries oozes personal magnetism. It isn't shy or timid energy. This is bold and in your grill. It's pioneering and the epitome of strength and competitiveness. Wherever Aries shows up in the chart, it's going to bring a jolt of energy and dynamism, excuse me. And, you know, it can really bring about, you know, the dawning of a new day. Aries is all about getting it going, getting shit cracking. So, before I go into the moon in Aries, remember that the moon spends 2.5 days in each sign. And the moon is our instinctive awareness, our emotional nature. It can represent the relationship with our mother. And being the closest celestial object to Earth in the solar system, the moon has an extreme effect on us on a day-to-day basis, on our moods and our personality. So I'd really pay attention. So when the moon comes into Aries, a rather impulsive emotional nature can kind of take control. These next couple of days, people going to be feeling more spontaneous and direct, and ultimately, you know, fused with the energy to break new ground. We might feel pretty impatient and more focused on our own shit rather than what everybody else got going on. You know, Aries energy is the sign of self. You're going to be pretty fearless though, but let's be mindful of not doing no reckless shit when you have all this Aries energy and this fire about it. You know, the bravery is going to be there wherever you need it, because you're usually going to do stuff without thinking. But let's just not run head first into a suicide mission. Yeah. And so, my bad, y'all. Folks are going to be acting a lot more instinctively today. You know, they're not going to be a whole bunch of second guessing yourself. And that can work against you too. You know, when you too gung-ho about some shit that, you know, it ain't necessary to be like that for. My best advice when we have this moon in Aries for the next couple of days is to try to channel all this passionate and confrontational energy into some sort of inspired action. You got all this extra energy, you got all this aggression, do something with it. You know, if you play sports, you know, channel it that way. If you can't do that, go to the gym, do some sort of exercise. You're going to have an abundance of physical energy when the moon is in Aries. And you got to make sure that you control yourself, because you don't want to have nobody bonding you out in the next couple of days because you done punched somebody in their shit, you know, because that's the type of energy that comes with the moon in Aries, man. So this moon in Aries, as I said earlier, you know, it has a lot going on with it. It has a lot of aspects going on with it. This moon in Aries is sextile to Saturn in Capricorn at exactly like 3 degrees. And as I said just a second ago, the moon is instinctive awareness and emotional nature. Saturn is structure, discipline, restriction. And when the moon is sextile to Saturn, we really learn to set boundaries emotionally, which is going to help us out in a time like this. You know, Aries is about busting through. So Saturn is going to, with this Capricorn energy, is going to help restrict some of all this friction and tension and confrontational energy that's out there. You know, it can make things more difficult to express, or it can really help you crystallize your feelings about some shit. And it's really up to you, like all things with me. We have this moon also. This Aries moon conjunct Chiron in Aries. The moon, instinctive awareness, emotional nature, how we feel. Chiron, the wounded healer. You know, it brings healing through acknowledgement of concealed trauma. And with this here, we get cooperation between our emotions and deep healing. Everybody's going to have the emotional endurance with this Aries energy to tune into deeper issues and really find profound healing through acceptance, you know. But like we're always talking about with Chiron, it's got to come through acceptance. You know, it's there though. We also have the sun and the moon forming a trine at like 2 degrees. And the sun is vitality. The moon is how we feel, our instinctive awareness, our emotional nature. And when the sun is in a trine aspect to the moon, there's a rather pleasant feeling in the air. There's really profound seeds of wisdom to come to fruition at this time that, you know, it's based on the impulses that we got from this new moon. When the sun is trying to the moon, it can really bring success to the projects that you start out with. It's really shining a light on the things that you feel good about. You know, whatever you feel, the sun is going to bring life to that. You feel me? We also have the sun being that the moon and Chiron are conjunct. You have the sun forming a trine with Chiron. The sun being vitality, Chiron, the wounded healer. Wound healing coming through acknowledgement of concealed trauma. You know, and with the sun trine Chiron, it shines a light on renewal and deep healing. Everyone can become more cognizant of their deeper issues with the sun shining the light on the issues that they have with Chiron. And that really opens the door for us to put the shit behind us and start moving forward with this life. Aries energy is all about moving forward. So today is the day to put the bullshit behind you and start making a new life for yourself. You feel me? It's all there. You know, we have both. When I say the sun and the moon are forming this aspect, it's both in fire energy. That's why it's forming this aspect. So it's giving you all the passion to succeed in whatever you want to do. And hey, this energy can be used negatively. If you want to go to fucking up and run your head first into bullshit, that's on you too, man. It's always up to you. Hey, no matter what we got going on, no matter how you feel, you don't have to act on it. Just because you built like that don't mean you got to build like that. Hey, this has been some priceless knowledge yourself. If you're fooling with me, please like, share, and subscribe. Go join my Facebook group, Priceless Knowledge Yourself. Hey, if you're interested in the astrological readings, you can hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. The only thing left to do is keep it real, man. I'm going to.